All right, good morning, good morning. I hope you can hear me. Uh, I guess I didn't schedule this live show, so unfortunately, probably many people didn't get notice. But here I am. This is my last broadcast in the morning. Well, in the morning to me. And from next week, I won't be able to do this. So whenever I have a chance, I would like to keep doing this. But yeah, unfortunately, life is hard, isn't it? And I'm just changed a little bit of settings. So please bear with me. Can you see my there? This is my sensor, isn't it? All right, so I can make it a little bit higher then. Can you guys hear me? Now camera's this way, so when I look at the screen, I'm kind of looking away from you guys, but because I just changed the settings. So I'm trying to do a little bit of a modification because most of you know that I changed my office because they raised the price. So I have a smaller room now. So okay. Good morning, Green Tea. Sounds clear. Great. こんにちは. Okay, Alman, こんにちは. So, おはようございます. I saw your video doing Jigeko with your sensei. So, that was pretty good. One thing, I didn't hear your voice. So maybe you need more ki. And also, when he gets in, okay, don't look. Okay, when he gets in, you strike. Okay, so that is the moment for you to strike. He gets in, so he looks at your reaction, see what happens. So the main thing is that he knows you're going to react to his movement. So what you have to do, as soon as you see he's coming in, and he goes like this, you probably will understand and we will see when he goes like this. So as soon as he goes like this, you strike. Now you might not get it, right? You might not get it, but you start moving your body, right? So reacting to your opponent, and you have to start anticipating. Okay, he is coming in, and when he does this, I'm gonna go. All right, so you gotta start doing that. So, okay, but you can do it straight, so that's good. And make sure you still have trouble with Kiken Tai Chi, the hand footwork coordination, hand foot coordination. I'm gonna have to lower a little bit so I don't have to go back as much. How's that? So hands, this. You're still going, your body goes first because you want, hands takes over. So you gotta be ready. You gotta be ready. From here, I can go. Just practice this. Yeah. Okay, so your kendo will be better. All right, so yeah, you are quite tired. That's good. You're tired, you don't think, and you can go. That's one thing, the benefit of being tired. Okay, you don't think. That's very important. You think in basic drill. Okay, so from here, you think about your kamae, you think about your feet positions, you think about weight distribution, you think about distance, you think about all that in drills. Okay, and then in Jigeko, you don't want to think, but in Jigeko, you can practice the timing because you have an opponent, right? He gets into your distance, and his goal is to create reaction. If you don't, he strikes you. If you do react to it, like go up like that, he strikes your kote, right? So as soon as he goes this, you go, you feel it, you sense it, okay? That is the practice in Jigeko. You got to practice that, right? All right. or green tea, you are very, very welcome. Thank you for so much for watching and taking the time to give me this correction. No worries. I opened up the Facebook and I saw your post. So yeah, that was like boom right there. So I what and then I saw your name. So okay, let's just watch her Jigeko. All right. Okay, guys. Today's the last one. So whatever you want to ask me questions. Otherwise, you're gonna see me just doing Suburi or something. Okay. So what? I had a screenshot, didn't I? What's that? Right. Body twist. Should I share this? I think if that's what he or she means, your computer. How do I do this? Oh, there you go. Extra camera, no, share screen, window, this, done. Okay, so this. So you raise your hands, you lift your hands above your head, and your body will twist. So how do you do correct it? I think I talked about it, but if you still any of you, by the way, if you think this video will benefit your friends, please share it, and don't forget to hit the like button. All right, do it right now. That would be helpful. Okay, so whatever, like, if even if it's not your issue, uh, you maybe your friends have some kind of problem that they want to fix, but they stick to the problem. They can't fix it, so how can I can give you some advice, and you can tell them, or you can share the video, however you want. Okay, this weekend is my first seminar. How this usually works for no grade. You seminar, right? Seminar. It's not grading or shy. So I think some sensei will teach you, or someone will be in charge of your group. So I think you shouldn't worry about it too much. There you go. Okay. I have a microphone right here, so I can't really see what's going on. Okay. In the Book of Five Rings, Almond, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. The three methods to forestall the enemy, and these are Tai no Sen, Go no Sen, right? Ohayo gozaimasu, George. Yeah. Ken no Sen, Sen no Sen, right? It's not Ken no Sen, is it? I don't remember what he says. Tai no Sen. Sen no Sen. Go no Sen. That's what we usually say. And then a lot of people, Tai no Sen, we don't use that, but we know what that means. So, yes. I'll make it short. And if you are asking about that, Sensen no Sen is you sense it. Okay, you sense your opponent's motion, right? And Sensen no Sen. Okay, you sense it, and easy to understand is when your opponent even thinks. Okay, thinks your brain start working, right? Okay, I'm going to strike. You sense this, your opponent's brains, what they are thinking. Of course, you can't do that, but as you train, and you have to train for this, you have to sense, or you're gonna create the situation that your opponent wants to strike. Okay, and then you go, so they don't even know. even they're gonna go like this, and then you are striking them. Okay, so that's basically sense and no sen. Of course, a lot of people say a lot of different things, but basically, if you understand, if you want to understand what it means, very simple in a simple word, that's what it is. And a sen no sen is you initiate your move. Okay, so you initiate, you strike before your opponent strikes. So it's a little bit easier for Sensen no Sen. Okay. And Gono Sen is that you is counterattack. So you want to again create a situation that okay, come on. You're not uh, executing your strike with technique because you are so overwhelmed by your opponent's pressure. That is not Gonosan. Gonosan is okay. Okay, I'm ready. Come on, I'm ready. Come, and then that's Gonosan. All right. Tai no sen. I don't know. I don't remember. I think it's pretty much the same. Okay, it's pretty much the same. Sen no sen, tai no gonos, sen no sen, gonosen. I have to read it again if it's tai no sen. Okay. Oh, nice. Nice. Almost 1 month. So good on you. Ooh. Where are you going? It depends on where you are going and why you are going. It's not like why, but there are a lot of places you can go. And the best thing is you talk to your sensei. Maybe he has a connection. So that's how it grows. I can like suggest, oh, you should go there, you should go there, here, if I know these people, but your sensei might know. It looks like your sensei trained in Japan a little bit, so he might know some connections. So if you are going to Japan, then ask your sensei, oh, where I should go, and he might have connection, or at least if he didn't train in Japan, but it looks like he trained by Japanese person as well, people. So he might have connection. So you ask him, all right? Hey, do you have to screw your feet into the floor on strike? Screw your feet into the floor on strike. You don't have to. I don't know. Like, do you have to? You don't have to. Okay. I need more explanation, but have to, not have to. You don't have to. I think I told you guys about this. I think you remember. I'm gonna remove your comments so I can show my feet. So talking about this, right? Right. Uh, your heel down into the floor. You don't have to do it. You can just keep doing this, and that you have to use strong. You have to use the calf muscles a lot, and feet. You have to use the sole of the left foot. So common injuries because of that, they start feeling pain in the sole here, this part. I mean foot, of course, and calf muscles. So I would say if you lower your heel, because the area of touching the floor is more. Okay, if you lower your heel, the area of the foot that touching the floor increases, so you have more area to support your weight. If it's like that, only these parts are supporting your weight, especially when you strike, right? So if you don't want to get injured, or if you think that's the problem, you got to fix it right away. Okay. Oh, 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 oh. A lot of, okay. What's this? Yes, it's intuitive judgment. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Go, going for leisure, and for now, you're going to be Tokyo, Aomori, Osaka, Kyoto. Osaka, Kyoto, that's my area. Yes. Again, hang on. Probably I saw you. Oh, here you go. Caroline, would you say? Hang on. Would you say that there should be at least two trainings at the week to gain progress? We're only going one time per week. Should we better do two times? Okay. Now, I am in your same situation. I can only train once a week. Okay. Menon, and most of the time I instruct, right? So my obligation slash responsibility is to improve my students as well as my improvement. But when I go there, I focus on my students. So that means less training for myself, right? So how can you improve, right? So solo training, right? You're going to train at home, and also watch a lot of YouTube, not Shiaido. Uh, you have to have clear, vivid imagination of the kendo that you want to do. So if you are working on semi, for example, or I don't know how you grade. Uh, let's say you're working on Kentaichi, right? Coordination. If you're working on this coordination, man, right? You pick one video that you think it's a good coordination and watch it and vividly how can I say, vividly memorize that movement. If you cannot imagine in your head, you cannot replicate, okay, physically. So vividly uh, remember, memorize the movement, and then create the same movement. Okay, so yeah, like photocopy. This, yes, you have to scan it. You have to scan this vivid image into your brain, and then you're gonna copy it, right? So okay, this is what she did, right? Okay, am I doing it right? All right. If you want to check yourself, video. We have we have super duper high technology called smartphone, right? Take a video right away. Get someone to take a video, right? And then compare your movements against your ideal movements. Bam, you improve. Okay, so this is very important for us. We are very unfortunate. Of course, more training will be better. All right, but more training, low quality is not good. More training, you just repeat bad things over and over. You're practicing bad movements over and over, right? So if you want to progress, right? Like not outsider, those people who live outside of Japan, we don't have good instructions all the time. We have to remember what we were told to do, and we have to sincerely work on these, humbly work on these, and progress, day by day, just a little bit at a time. And then hopefully at the very end, we are going to improve. We will be improved a lot. Okay, that's our goal. Again, like me, I don't. I'm the highest at the dojo, right? My responsibility is train other people. Okay, and that's why I kind of came to the U.S. to share my knowledge from my senses, right? So if I don't do that, uh, why am I here, right? So that's what I do. And at the same time, I want to train myself. So I work on something all the time. at the dojo once a week. I have something I want to work on, and then see. I take a video, right, and check myself. Did I do it? What can I improve more? Right. So that's very important. So if you can increase the number of a frequency of your training, if you cannot do it, do what you can do. Okay, just don't give up. You can improve only once a week. Physically, probably it's hard, right? So you have to do something else other than kendo. Okay, but you can do a lot of things even once a week. Okay, through my experience, I can tell that. Of course, more training, better, no doubt. Okay. My sensei told me that he found difficult to connect me to a dojo, but I saw a tour to practice kendo with small groups of 2 hours. I'm not sure if I tours. You don't know who they are, right? I would say, okay, so if your sensei doesn't know anything, okay, if you go to talk some dojos, I might be able to, but you have to were okay. Let's talk. All right. So let's talk. Okay. F. My question is the following: when I do Suburi, it is said I should raise the shinai 45 degrees above. Yep. Well, raise my right hand stays higher than my left hand. Okay. What's the question? What's the question? Taino-san. Remain undisturbed, but feign weakness as the enemy reaches you. Suddenly move away. Jump aside. Yeah. Sounds like Gono-sen. Okay, but when I observe is that many never Oh, that's a good question. All right, so important thing is, okay, important thing. 45 textbook kendo, yes, 45 degrees like this, right? As a mini Jordan position, okay, mini Jordan position. Now, why do you think people say do that, and then not a lot of people don't do it? All right, now this is my interpretation, okay, and I talked about this somewhere in the videos on my channel. These fingers should be closed, right? Okay. Two fingers, little finger, left little finger, ring finger, sometimes middle finger as well. Okay. It depends on your sensei. So 2 fingers or 3 fingers, they should be closed, but they never said these are tight. Okay. Thumb and left thumb and index finger, they shouldn't be tight. All right, that's one. Now, these fingers should be tight because that's the basic way to grab your katana. Okay, the katana, right? And if these fingers open all the time, it's the important thing in kendo is hasuji, right? Direction of the sword. If you open this to, like this a lot, especially with shinai, hasuji, the direction of the sword, start moving around. It's hard to control. Okay, so I think these to keep them closed, these fingers closed, people say 45 degrees, and this will never open. Okay, this will never open. If you do this, this will open. All right, to prevent that, sensei says, okay, keep these fingers closed and then don't go down like this. As long as your right hand is, you know, parallel to the floor or of the uh, same height as left hand, you can still keep them closed. I can still have them closed here too, right? I can. But a lot of people do this, okay? That's because these fingers are very tight. When these fingers, thumb and index fingers are tight, this happens. Or this, too tight. All the fingers are too tight, all right? So as long as, my opinion, these fingers, 2 or 3 fingers of your left hand are closed, that's okay. That's my, after years of kendo training and observing senseis, these fingers should be closed, okay? The textbook says 45 degrees, but because that's the good way, you know, some people like to know standard. How much should I do this? 45 degrees. All right. But to me, as long as you can close these fingers, to me, it's 2 fingers. Some people are 3 fingers. All right. They're closed. When you lift your hands above your head, that's fine. I think that's what it means. No, you have to. That's the exactly element. My point. Need a training partner if you understand this. If you want to understand this theory, you need to have a training partner. Okay. Oh, no problems. I'm sorry, I cannot read your name. I'm really sorry about that. Because it's sometimes a Kempo, the foot is screwed in, weight transfer. You can do that. So, I mean, it depends on the situation again. Okay, should we memorize the techniques we are practicing while practicing? Memorize? Or should we use our working memory? Okay, you have to pay attention to what you are doing while you are practicing. Okay, until it becomes part of your nature. So that becomes automatic. Okay, so it will become your working memory, muscle memories. Okay, so and then when something happens, when opportunity comes, you can do it. Okay, so you have to think first and then make it automatic. Until it becomes automatic, part of your nature, you got to think and practice over and over, just like driving a car. Okay, all right. When I was in college, 5 times a week, yeah, too much, mate. Yeah, 5 times a week is good, but mind you, uh, you know, as workout perspective, your muscles need to. Maybe you were younger, so it's okay. But your muscles need to recover, right? So it's a bit different from working now, but it is true. As long as you can recover from the previous training, that's good. Okay, and if you are now, I'm almost 50 or 49. Am I 49? I don't remember. Yeah, I should be 49. Uh, you have to think about recovery, and otherwise when your muscles are not fully recovered or almost recovered, you tend to get hurt. So that's the thing, we always have to be careful. Okay, when you get older, you can't recover from the injury, whatever the injury is. You can't recover from it really quickly. So you have to make sure that you don't get hurt. Okay. All right. Oh yeah. I'll be bothering you through. Yeah. Bother me. Okay. Thank you so much. Oh, no problems. I think we'll try to go 2 times per week. Yeah. Unfortunately, we didn't have Q exam yet, but we want to do it as soon as possible. We have Kendo training since 1 year. Oh, okay. Whereabouts are you? Maybe in Europe somewhere? I was very amazed how people in Europe come to go to everywhere. Like I just couldn't believe. I mean, I live in the States. We go places, most of the time by car or some airplanes. But like, oh, I came from France. The seminar I attended to in the UK. Oh, I came from France. I came from Holland. You know, what? I was going, is that right? So you guys can like go everywhere. It seems very easy. I know it takes a long time and probably it's pricey as well. I'm not too sure, but I was very amazed how people, just come. Like Ireland, oh well, England, Ireland, no Scotland, no Ireland. So I was very amazed. So yeah, I think you should, if you are, affiliated. If your dojo is affiliated to your country federation, and if your country federation is affiliated to International Kendo Federation, you should be able to go anywhere to grade. I mean, as long as you're under European Kendo Federation, and European Kendo Federation is under International Kendo Federation. So you should be able to do some exam everywhere, anywhere in Europe, I think. All right, so I think you're good. So twice a week, yeah, that's definitely good. But always have a purpose and goal. What do you want to achieve in that training? Just doing, okay, kirikaishi, shomen uchi, kote uchi, all the drills. Just go through the motions, right? That doesn't bring you anywhere. Maybe physically you get stronger, but improving speed wise, it's not very fast. All right. If you have sensei and always correct you, and you correct them as soon as as quickly as you can, and then you improve really quickly. So make sure you have the teacher side, we can tell you, oh, you have to do this, we have to do that. But if that's you who has to fix it, because your body, we cannot control your body. So you have to want to fix your kendo, and you have to make an effort to change your kendo. You have to be brave to change your kendo. But improvement is the accumulation of changes. Sometimes goes bad, sometimes go good. Up and down, just like life, right? You can't just go like that. I hope we can go like this, but it goes up and down, up and down. So yeah, sometimes good, sometimes bad, but always have a purpose, goal in your training. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much. Oh, no problem, Jeff. Another question. Okay, the place I practice is not for kendo, and the floor is sticky. That always happens. It has a layer of special material. Really sticky. So I am getting my feet skin. Oh, that's not good. Should I continue with same during the Asaraki and so? Don't. If you have, okay, your feet skin peeled off, right? That's not good. Wait until if it heals a little bit, all right, like 70% or 80%, so it doesn't hurt, or maybe just a little bit, and then you do it. My feet skin is pretty thick, I think, because of the same thing happens. It doesn't matter what floor it is, it will happen if you don't use your skin, right? I mean, the same as muscles. Never used this muscle before. It hurts when you use it for the first time, right? But you don't want to overuse it, because and then suddenly, okay, it's too much. Don't do it anymore, and then it hurts so much, and then you start using other muscles you shouldn't be using. So this bad cycle starts from there. So if you have, like, you can have, well, I used to do in old days. Okay, I don't know what they do now. I had a tape your feet, the callus or the place you have, injured, probably gauze or something, put something thicker there and then tape it. Or you can have a protector there. The first thing is probably you should heal it though. If pain doesn't go away, probably you start doing some bad things because you don't want to feel pain, and it's good thing about human body is you start compensate, right? Oh, that I shouldn't be using that because it's painful. So probably should be doing this, and you can train. But and then that might be a start of bad habit. So just don't do it when it hurts. Okay, and I'm sure you're going to develop bad habits, and it will stay there a long time, even after you heal those, the injury. So my suggestion is protect where it hurts very well so you don't feel pain, or just stop until it heals and then do it again. And I think because of the friction, your skin peeled off. So you have to think about how you can decrease the friction. Okay, so that's hard. And some people put powder on their feet. Okay, but again, you have a bunch of other people doing kendo, so they might not like it because you have powder and you walk around the powder everywhere. For some people, it's very slippery. So you got to talk to your sensei maybe. Okay, if he allows you to have some powder on your feet, maybe you can do it. Otherwise, two options, like I said, protect the injured part so you don't feel pain, or wait until at least you won't feel pain anymore. Okay, otherwise you're going to have bad habit. Okay, so there's some protections for your feet. Yeah, you do. Yes, thank you, Saul. Is it possible to practice these sparring scenarios where there are no many possibilities and different variables for visual? Yeah, I do that. I do. Okay, it is possible. But Elman, I strongly suggest that you find the dojo. I think I told you, right? I think you live very far away from a dojo, so I understand you cannot go there as often as you can. But talk to them, and if you can go once a month, that's worth it. Okay. Okay. As long as you know, I have one dojo in my country. Green tea. Oh, practice once a week. For example, I need to go to. Yeah, yeah. People do that. Yes, people do that, and it's worth it. Better than developing bad habits. You have to practice with a partner from time to time at least. Yeah. Otherwise, you cannot make an imagination. Yes, that's true. You have to vivid image. So when I try to improve something, I always imagine how my sensei strikes, how my sensei comes in. What? How did he do that? What's the? And then watch his video, right? So I do a lot of things like that. Why? Just to improve. I've always thought that Miyamoto Musashi in the solo training, like by visualization, but of course I fully agree with what you said. Yes, don't compare yourself to Miyamoto Musashi. All right, no one should. He trained alone. I don't know. History-wise, right? Yeah, I don't want to get into history because I don't know. Okay, I live in Germany. All right, the place to have a Japanese. Oh, great. She's a bit focused on kata training. That's okay. Nothing wrong with it. but the mix with fights is perfect. Yes, I think we can do exam here too. Okay, good. I need to check. Yeah, you do. In Europe, there are a lot of senseis. You should be able to do Q exams quite easily. But of course, you can't just do it. You have to have federation. Yeah, you have to have your regional federation uh, host it. Okay, so yeah, you can do it. And kata, in kata, you think kata is form, right? It is forms, a bunch of 10 forms. If you start learning distance, right, and timing to strike and timing to execute your technique, like if you're in stachi, okay, like kote nukimen, for example, kote nukimen, for example, kote nukimen, okay, the movement wise, kote nukimen is like that, right? Okay, now you know the movement now. When do you execute is another step. So 1, 2, 3, and you go, okay, come on, get my kote. Okay, come on, get my kote. And you move just about your opponent come and get your kote. And then, all right? Now, if you make kata, I don't want to say as realistic as possible, but you have to train, right? Kata is not form practice. Kata is to teach you distance and timing and all. So, body movement, kiken, taichi. You have to do all that. So it's very, very beneficial. For example, suriyageme. Yeah, it is true. We don't do suriyageme like this in Kendo. But this motion and timing is quite similar. I don't say exactly the same, quite similar. So, and in this motion, it will help you. Okay, so like it depends on what you focus on. Kata, if you're focusing on kata, or because it's necessary for your for your exam, and then your kata stays form. If you use it to improve your kendo, kata becomes very useful practice training for you. So please do that. So, how do you take care of your feeding? You mean that take care as in like drinking protein after workout kind of thing? I clip my nails often so I don't hurt my opponent. That's one of the common injuries in kendo. You stab your opponent with your toenails, and also if someone glide over your what do you call it toenails, it might peel your toenails. Another common thing. So I would say keep your toenails short. I know it's hard if you want to keep it long and then do some fashionable stuff, pedicure, fashion pedicure, and then I don't know. I don't do that, so I don't know if it's longer. It looks beautiful, but it is dangerous. Okay, I just have to say this is the long toenails are dangerous to yourself, to your opponent, or training partners. So if you don't want to hurt your opponent or training partners, keep your toenails short. And if you have callus, all right, number one advice for me is if you have callus, stop doing too much of kendo. If it peels off, okay, if it peels off, it's too much. I could handle it because I was a kid, and like I said, put something on it and tape it, and then it hurts. It's less painful, but it still hurts. But the skin grows back, and it goes thicker and thicker, and finally, you'll be fine. Now you can do that. Okay, that's one solution keep practicing, tape it so you feel less. That's one solution, as I said. Now, if you're an adult, I was a kid, different story. I was a kid and I did that, my skin got tough, fine. Now you're an adult, skin, my advice is if it skin peels off, it hurts, it will stop you from training. You are wasting your time. Okay. So if you think, oh, if I keep doing this, it will, comes off. The skin will comes off. Stop. Stop, and then, like Soul said, get some protection so it won't peel off. It will be. It will get hard. Right? It will get hard. Like see the callus in my pinky here, right? It's hard. It won't come off. If I keep doing same, the suguri, maybe it will come off, and it's fine. I don't feel pain. I think because I have layers of skin underneath, maybe. But if I peel it, and I might peel the healthy skin as well, that hurts, right? So the uh, uh, tip is that when it hurts, stop and make it harder, right? Rest it so it will get harder and then start doing it. Gradually make them hard, okay? And then without without skipping training, you will be able to make your training your skin harder. So that means you go to training, okay? You do what other people do, but when you think, oh, it's gonna hurt, okay, it's gonna come off, stop, okay, and rest it. I know you don't want to, but it's for your own improvement. Okay, stop it and rest it. Okay, and then maybe next training you'll be fine, right? So gradually make them hard so you can keep training. That's the point. You can keep training. Okay, all right. Agreed, George. Okay, are there more Kendo and Kenjutsu dojo in Europe than in the States? Probably. I don't know. I don't know, man. Sorry, because Europe is huge. So if you think like that, yeah, there should be more. Maybe I'm the same. I don't know. I keep the clean and moisture. Yeah, the cut borders of yeah. Yeah, take care of your feet. Yeah, I think I don't know how to take care of feet. Probably I should. I don't know. Maybe I should go to do some pedicure place and see how they uh, take care of the feet. But I think it's the same thing. I'm old school, peel, tape, do kendo. So I was like that, but I don't recommend it. So make sure you take care of your feet. I think you know people can when you have callus, you can just I don't know if you say sand it, but you can sand your callus. So callus, yeah. There was one time I thought there was a stone in my flip flop. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, it gets thick, isn't it? Yeah. At certain point it gets so thick, and it go I cut. I don't peel. Right. If you see callus, you have to cut with the scissors. And one time, skin was so thick, so I cut it. Right. I had a hole in my soul, and that hurt. All right. Does size and strength matter in Kendo? No, I don't think so. Well, when it comes down to Sabazeria and they start pushing around, it does, but I don't think it's in certain point you need strength, but Nah. Kendo is contact sports, but taller, bigger doesn't really matter. If you look at those Kendo champions, they are not always tall. You know, they're they're solid though. Don't get me wrong. They are solid. They train, so they athlete. The top people, they are like, oh my gosh. So I think they train a certain point. You know, when you go top, yeah, they have strength, they have muscles, but they're not like big like this. Oscar healing, yeah, okay, caring, kind of. Okay, so I don't know what's the time now. Oh, it's been quite a bit. Okay, but in hand-to-hand combat, yeah, it's not hand-to-hand combat in Kendo. It's sword-to-sword combat. Visiting podiatrist. Oh, is that feet care people? Podiatrist. Yeah, I'm learning a lot. Ah, there you go. Podiatry or podiatric medicine is a branch of medicine devoted to the study, diagnosis, medical, and surgical treatment of disorders of the foot, ankle, and lower extremity. From Wikipedia. Nice, thanks, man. Okay, is it necessary to maintain high pressure in the abdomen during strokes, or it is not necessary? Uh, you should. You should. Especially kendo, you go forward and you get into your opponent. So if you don't have pressure in abs, you collapse. So yeah, I recommend you do that and then go. Okay. Masaki Hatsumi. 知らない I don't know who is that. Whatever his name was, and then I don't know, man. I don't know. What did he do? Hatsumi. Oh, if you don't know, man, I don't know. No one knows. Masaki. Who's that? Oh, the ninjutsu person. I don't know. I've never met him. I don't really watch his. I've never seen. People say he's good, so I don't know. I have no idea. Sorry about that. I've seen uh, him on thumbnails on YouTube, but I've never seen his movement. I don't know. Sorry. Okay, guys. If you have any other questions, I'm gonna go. If you don't, okay. And I'm really happy that you guys came here today and being with me until well almost 10 o'clock now. It's 1 hour. It was very long. Thank you, Green Tea. Yeah, if you really have any questions, let me know. Or you can, again, I won't be doing live from next week because I'm going to start a new job. So hang on. The conversation on you. Oh, thank you. Hope you give it. I do. I will. You are going to miss your. Oh, thank you very much. Appreciate that. Thank you, George. I hope to see you soon. Thank you. Oh, no worries, mate. No worries, mate. I hope I can visit you in Australia one day. Where were Queenstown? No, not Queenstown. Queenstown is in New Zealand. Okay, so you won't be able to do live again? No, unless I quit my work. This is your new job. Okay, so if you guys can, spread the words, and then people start watching this video, these videos are mine, and then views increase, and it's, you know, YouTube ad money comes in, and then probably I can. But no, not anymore. Sorry, I'm not that popular, so I cannot live on YouTube ad money. So thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, no worries. No worries. Okay, so Alman, first thing you have to do is belong to a dojo. That's what I want to say. No problems, Caroline. Caroline or Carolyn? I'm glad I could give you an advice. Yeah, just keep doing this. You know, training won't lie. So if you do it good, whatever, kata, bokto, kihonho, work on something, just don't go through motions. We're too old for, I mean, I don't know how old you are, but I'm too old for just going through motions. I could probably live maybe 20 years or 30 years, right? Less than I lived. So I have to live wisely. And yeah, yeah, good on you, man. Do that. All right, good. And if you need my help, let me know, Alman. All right, you know how to connect with me. I think. Okay, now before you go, hit the like button. That helps to spread this video, and I will be making digest. Maybe like answering questions videos, short videos, so I can still generate some income from YouTube videos, and it helps you too, right? So, yes, it was great to have this morning lectures, for me morning lectures, and connected with you guys, and I really appreciate it. Now, even though I'm not doing this anymore, for a while again. I don't know. I might quit my work. Maybe I don't like this, and I might quit. I don't know. Hopefully not. But once things change, and then YouTube videos start generating extra income, maybe I'll be able to quit my work. Who knows? All right. Anyway, uh, my dream is my dream, and anything I can do, let me know. Okay, you can contact me through Facebook. You can contact me maybe YouTube. Random people leave messages on my YouTube channel, so I don't. Maybe it's take a long time to get to your question. Maybe so. Facebook may be the fastest way to reach out to me. And yeah, what else? If you're a Patreon member, Patreon is easy to get to me. Just in case you don't know, Patreon is the system that you can support me and financially. So uh, if you're a member, it's easy because I'm always there. So it's easy for me to realize your message. And what else? Yeah, that was a great run with you guys, and I hope you have a great day, Friday or night, and weekend, right? And if you're in the States, happy Halloween. All right, thank you very much, and I'll see you when I see you. Bye. Then I cannot find end. Oh, so hang on. I'm going to make my best to spread the word. Thank you. Thank you very much, Soul. I appreciate your effort. You do the same thing, guys. All right. Thank you, and I'll see you when I see you.